Yeah, so I kind of screwed up. I thought I changed the title. I didn't. Yeah, I'm not farming the fact that I was in a psych ward for 2 weeks. Don't think that's what's going on. If that's what you think is what's going on, that's not what's going on. I'm pretty well balanced. I know the difference between fact and fiction. I know it's real. I know that, you know, like, obviously it's one thing to make light of our mental health, but I know when it's time to not make jokes. Okay, if anybody thinks that I'm just always about making jokes, that I'm always about, like, you know, no, there's a time for jokes, and that's when you hit go live on your stream. Okay, like, but I also want people to know that, like, I do know the difference between real life and streaming life. Okay, like, I do have a soul. I do have a soul. Either that or I'm still farming. Either that or I'm still farming. I don't know, it's like, it's when you start streaming, it kind of becomes like, it's like a direct part of your life. Like, it's not like, it doesn't have to be your entire life, especially if you're not making money from it. But it definitely is something that it can be like, it's really hard to, like, differentiate between which part of your life is just, you know, playing it up for the stream, and there's a difference between fiction and, like, you know, just making jokes, and there's a difference between that and playing it up for the stream. I don't make light of the reasons. This is why I don't talk about stuff that I bring to therapy. Stuff that, you know, what happens in Bangkok stays in Bangkok. Okay? You know, only Bangkok. Okay? But I think there is something to be said about having enough humility to understand that, hey, mental health doesn't have to be all serious. Sometimes learning how to, like, kind of own, like, what your faults are and, like, what your problem areas are. I think I want to castle king side, not queen side, so I need to move my knight. Let's go target d4. I think, like, learning how to not, like, make light of, like, stuff that, you know, affects our mental health, but, like, learning how to, like, reframe it. It's so important. I think a lot of people get lost in the sauce with mental health because, you know, whatever helps. I'm not gonna, you know, whatever helps. Like, some people it's religion, some people it's, you know, getting, like, you know, you can treat the gym like a religion. You know, going to the gym, you know, forging a new body. You can totally, like, reforge your body, like Warcraft 3 Reforged. But, you know, and that could be your entire religion, is going to the gym. A lot of people treat it like a very religious way. And that's fine. I think that's great. If that helps you, do it. But for me, what happens is, like, it starts to take over my life when I start, like with chess, for example. For the longest time, I treated chess as, like, the end-all, be-all to life. That there was nothing besides chess. That it was like waking up, chess. You know, working out, chess. Sleeping, chess. Playing chess. World of Warcraft. Oh. Why is Restream not changing the title of my stream? Why does it keep changing the title of my stream? I thought I changed the title. I'm not farming the fact that I was in the hospital. That's not what's going on. Why does it keep changing the title? I said carrying and farming stockades. This is the title that I have. I don't, maybe it's, oh no, maybe it's Stream Elements that's not caught up. Okay, it's Stream Elements. Yeah, carrying and farming stockades. Hey, thank you, Langley Falls. Thank you. Thank you for commenting. Hey, Universal Union, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, see, Stream Elements just took a second to catch up. See, now it's there. Yeah, Stream Elements took a second to catch up. Unfortunately, they're performing maintenance, so we're just playing some chess. We're not going to be able to play World of Warcraft today. But, you know, you can hang out in the chat. You want to play some chess? Hey, Stalin Doge, thanks for the follow. Oh, the stock market crashed, so now's the time to buy. Is that what Elon was doing? Was he literally just trying to crash the stock market so that he could start buying stocks again? Is that literally what happened? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Stalin. Was that Hassan Abi? Oh, no, I read that wrong. It's Stalin Doge. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, we're just chilling, talking about stuff. I'm like, what is the essence of what Twitch.tv is? You know, it's purple, right? Purple. Hey, Ming El Minge, Mad Blunts. Toke it up. Awesome ass streams. Oh, you like my ass? Nice. Minge! My minge! How do you know about my minge? You watching my other stream? You like my ass? I'm flattered. It's a nice ass. I gotta be real. I got a really nice ass. I do squats and like lunges, and I do a lot of walking. In fact, I walked for 3 hours yesterday. It was nice. Really nice. You know, like a lesser streamer would probably farm the fact that she stayed in the psych ward for 2 weeks. I didn't hear a but. Yeah, you didn't hear it, but you saw it. El Minge, what have you been farming on WoW? You guys better be farming stockades with me. We got a lot of gold to make. I'm so broke. I need to get my mount. Yeah, Nightslayer represent. Nightslayer for the Alliance. Let's go. But they're doing maintenance today, so we have to play chess. You guys want to play chess? Or you just want to hang out and chat? It's all good. But you know, what is the essence of live streaming? I really think that it's like, you really have to learn some humility. Because like live streaming isn't about fame, you know, far from it. In fact, even the most famous Twitch streamers are still like, compared to like the most famous people in the world, they're almost like, they're basically like us, like in chat. I do ass streams. Yeah, I do. 100% ass. Watch it be like literally farming, like feeding donkeys. Donkey, like Shrek. Oh shit, I screwed up. I gotta. I lost my right to castle. I lost my queen for a rook. And now white's just gonna trade off pieces. Why are we in the psych ward? I checked myself in because I needed to like kind of take a step back from what I was doing. I started noticing I was making some risky decisions about building my career. I need a little bit of help, and I need to go back to solo for a while. I was trying to do some collabs. I slept with a dude I just met, and he was really excited, and he wanted to like, you know, make some OnlyFans content with me. Luckily, I'm pretty smart, and I slept with him first, and I got to know him first. So actually, I think I didn't really make any mistakes, but I did go to his house. But I think the biggest mistake, and this is the opposite of what most people want, I think. You see, most people, they get to know someone before they sleep with them. I sleep with them first because I'm afraid that when they get to know me, they're not going to want to sleep with me. So I kind of have some problems with that. And I was like noticing that I was making really dangerous and risky decisions, and I kind of wanted to like take a step back for a bit, so I checked myself in. I was there voluntarily. I wanted to take a step back. I wanted to take a break from my cell phone because all I was doing was just on my phone every day, all day, texting everybody. You know, like, I wasn't really on social media too much. That's not really the issue with me. I kind of, that's how dating it. Yeah, exactly. You kind of have to fuck first. It's like the opposite of how it used to be, because if you get to know someone first, you're gonna not want to sleep with them. And then you're not gonna have your needs met. And I think it's actually faster to sleep with them first, because then you get to know, you like kind of see what their vibes are. And then you kind of get to know, if you actually want to know this person or not. I don't know, it is kind of like that nowadays. Maybe I did nothing wrong. Maybe I actually made all the right decisions. I mean, the fact that I didn't keep staying with him, I was like, no, this guy is creepy. I don't know if he's unredeemable. I don't know if I ever want to be with him again, but I don't think he's a bad person. I think he's just kind of clout chasey. But then I kind of saw that I was doing that too, and that kind of bothered me. That I was like, I kind of took a step back and I'm like, wait a minute, he's doing kind of the thing I was doing, but he was doing it in a much more aggressively creepy way. So that's like the difference. Basically what he was doing was, he's labeled as Creepy Chris. I don't want to like dox the guy or whatever, but whatever, he kind of earned it. It's like, what he was doing was he was using his connection with people that I kind of trusted, which I never fully trust a person, even people I've known for years. Okay, so like, oops, I screwed up. Even people I've known for years, I don't fully trust a person. But what he was doing was he was spamming all these women on Instagram saying that he knew this person and wanted to like meet. And I just kind of played into it. I don't know if he was, maybe he thought I was dumb. I was just kind of playing along to see like where he was going with it. Now, my personal boundaries, I did not give a fuck about that. I was like, let's go, let's make content, let's make money. But he screwed up big time. He's missing out. Like, he fucked up. This is what happened. He fucked up. He lost access to me. Because I would have given him the entire fucking world. But he had one single problem, is that he was going behind people's back, going to photographers and other models, and using his connection with people to get in with them, and not only that, being very inappropriate sexually with them. With people who are married and who don't want to have polyamorous relationships. Yeah, it's really a huge red flag for me. The clout chasing is not actually a huge red flag. That I want to say that right now. If somebody wants to like farm me for content, then they know me too well. They know me too well. I could have sworn I saw Mizkif at the psych ward. Maybe it was only because I was, maybe I was hallucinating. I could have sworn Mizkif was there. But anyway, if people want to farm me for content, I'm all for that. But if people are gonna like do creepy stuff behind the scenes, that's something I'm not okay with. Like, if people are gonna be like going to married couples and trying to break up marriages, and not in like a consensual way. It's one thing if like you're a unicorn. I'm a unicorn. I kind of learned what that is. I guess like because I'm so openly sexual, like I'm pansexual, but I actually consider myself asexual. I just consider sex to be like social. Like, it's kind of platonic for me. I'm just that kind of person. And I need to accept that, but that doesn't mean I open my legs for everybody. Okay, that you need to know that about me. But do I play Factorio? Oh my god, we should start doing a Factorio streams. Destiny arc. Yeah, politics arc. Let's go. I'm gonna lose on time probably. Oh no, I might win on time. Ooh. I can win. I'm gonna draw at least. I don't know if white can win. Sometimes people don't know how to win. I might get a draw. Might get a draw. Nope. White knows how to not draw. Nope. Checkmate. No, I'm kind of steering away from politics. I think it's a trap. It's a trap! It's a trap! Multiplayer world where viewers could join? Is that a thing? Do you want to play chess? I mean, World of Warcraft's down for maintenance. Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. You captured back. You overlooked a better way to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a knight. Okay, what could I've done? Oh, here. This is an opportunity to develop piece. Okay, oh, I could have just got the bishop. There's a better way? Oh. Yeah, targeting the pawn. Once the knight moves back, I would have won the pawn, and I would have attacked the rook. White wouldn't have been able to castle. I would have completely won the game from there. Not really. You know, white would have to play perfectly to be even. But like, I feel like this was the right path I should have gone with. Yeah, so I should have just gone here. What was the best move? Oh, okay, that just gets the queen out, and I would have won the pawn. And with check. So, I mean, that's... Tactically win a knight? Yeah, I mean, this is also better because it's a better pawn structure. They need to add you? Who would? Factorio? Is Factorio like SimCity? What is it? Yeah, white should have played here. Force the loss of castling rights. Yeah, rook e1. Rook. Oh. Yeah, just check. White's completely winning here. Viewers, so you can play. You build your own factory and progress. Oh, it's one of those kind of games. But like, let's check it out. Is it on Steam? Is it free on Steam? Gotta update Steam really quick. Is it free on Steam? Kind of like SimCity? If it's free, I'm gonna play it. If it's not free, I mean, I might still buy it. Oh, they updated Path of Exile 2. Oh, no, it's Path of Exile. There's a new season in oh, no, it's Path of Exile 2. Dawn of the Hunt. I thought it said Dawn of the Hun. Donna the Hun. Or Dawn of the Hunt. Is it Dawn of the Hun or Dawn of the Hunt? Which one is it? Dawn is a cunt. Okay. Oh, wait. Factorio? Is it free on Steam? No, it's $35. Oh, it's a demo. Is free. You want to buy it for me? It's $35. Yeah, it's kind of like SimCity looks like. It looks like a lot of work. I don't know if I want to buy it just so I can work. It's like you're spending money to like spend your energy and your time. It does look interesting, like SimCity. If you bought it for me, I'd play it. Oh, it's like that's what happens. You have too much pollution, so you got to balance. Like you gotta migrate the. You gotta let them all migrate. They all gonna migrate to you. Oh shit! You actually want to kill them? Oh shit! I see what's going on. It's like you're trying to ruin the planet. Oh no, you're trying to progress the human species while also balancing that nature needs to exist, and we're trying to get off the planet so we don't have to destroy the planet anymore. Is that basically Earth? I think that's what Earth is trying to do. It's like Earth the game. Yeah, it's like Earth the game. I think that's what Factorio is. Yeah, I mean, if you donated, let's say if you donated $10, I'll buy it. You gotta go to the moon? Okay. Yeah, if you donated $10, I will buy it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep playing chess because it's free. And I actually really just want to play World of Warcraft. I'm already paying for that, so. But they're down for maintenance until 3 p.m. So we're not doing it. We're not playing today. We'll play again maybe tomorrow. But I did want to like kind of do a stream. I did plan a stream, and it looks like we're just chatting. So you know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, that's what streaming's all about, right? Just like having a chill space to chat, get your day started, having some probiotics with some ginger, having my coffee, gonna be having some, thinking about what I'm having for breakfast. I gotta go shopping later because I gotta go finish my grocery shopping. I gotta get some kale. I got some ground turkey and onions. I need to get some minced garlic because I didn't really feel like searching for it in the store yesterday. Like I said, I just got back from the hospital yesterday, so kind of just trying to reset again. Things are going really well for me. There should be some housing opportunities opening up soon. Gonna play a free game for the stream? VR chat? No, we're not doing VR chat. Sorry. I kind of have to have I have to put my foot down on VR chat. That's a little bit too risky for stream. Too much stuff out of my control. There's too many people. Obviously, maybe one day I can make my own custom room, but I'm not that big of a streamer. It's not really worth it. We're already hanging out in VR chat, basically. This kind of is VR chat. I'm not a real person. I'm an AI. Hey, hate the platform. You hate the platform? Don't hate the streamer, hate the platform. No, don't hate the platform, hate the streamer. Wait, which one is it? Which belief do I have to have that Twitter is telling me to believe? Right. Hate the platform. Don't hate the streamer. No, I've been in the hospital for the past 2 weeks. I'm not trying to farm that, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. I got a free hoodie. Yeah, that's what I got out of the hospital. Yeah. Not all the, self-development and spiritual improvement and amazing things that I'm going to keep off stream. There's a lot of personal life details that I feel are just not okay for stream. It's just too much. Most people are not going to understand. Most people are not going to get it. because the streaming, it's an interesting format where we can kind of just be ourselves, but we don't want to like be too much of ourselves, because sometimes, first of all, that's not always good content, but it's not always about content. I feel like, especially like live streaming. Yeah, this hoodie, they gave it to me. I got a free hoodie. It's Betty Boop. It says Hato no Heroine. I guess like a hero of the heart, and heroine is like the female form of hero, like hiro, like watashi no hiro is like my hero, but it's watashi no heroine is like my female hero. It's Betty Boop, and I like the colors, kind of like Miami Vice. I mean, let's be honest, it's trans colors, but I think we need to reclaim trans colors. I think we need to stop making it all about transness. They're colors, and I like the colors, and not everybody is trans. And I think like pink, this like shades of pink and blue and like purple doesn't have to be associated with any kind of gender identity or anything. I think I think the world needs to reclaim humanity. That people are just people, and whether you're trans or you're not trans, or even people who are like, confused and don't really know anything about, like, some people are like angry about trans people. I think they're just maybe ignorant. I think the vast majority of people are just not really that informed. And I don't think people are hateful. In fact, I think that when you start off a conversation with somebody who is like, quote unquote, against the whole trans thing, end quote, I feel like when you start a conversation off with anger and frustration, it's just going to further push them away. You kind of got to be like Tommy the Turtle. You got to be like Tommy the Tortoise. Okay? Tommy the Tortoise. Tommy the Turtle. I don't know if he's a turtle or a tortoise. I don't really know. But he's just bopping along being friendly. He just wants to be your friend. And I happen to be a transgender woman who's gone through surgery. So I got, I mean, let's be real, 99.9% of the world, if they saw my vagina, they would not know the difference. But it doesn't really matter for a lot of people, because once they get in, and they have all these ideas associated with transness or LGBTQ, and I think, like, in order to stop the vitriol, I think what we need to do is just stop pushing identity so much. That's my opinion. I didn't want to get like too political, but that's my opinion right now, based on everything I've lived through as a trans woman and just as a human. I think like we need to stop pushing our identity so much, because it pushes people away. When you push, people push back. We should stop pushing. Maybe we should just start like, hey, like, this person is not ready for that conversation right now, and it's not my job to teach this person. It's my job to, it's not your job to do anything. You could be angry at the person. Nobody's asking you to be friends with that person. I'm not going to be friends with someone just, who absolutely hates me, regardless of like what their belief is. If somebody is being an asshole, that's just somebody I don't want to be around. That's bad vibes. Yeah, the whole identity politics, what I think it happens is I think people are just too addicted to social media. And what social media does, as somebody who is a social media addict, or I guess a recovering social media addict, I've been on social media for 25 years. I'm basically Asmongold's sister. Wouldn't that be funny if it turned out me and him were related and we've been in on it the whole time? 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 It makes you think, doesn't it? No, not really. I think people should like get the fuck off of Asmongold back. What do you expect Asmongold, a fucking 37-year-old degenerate Twitch streamer, gamer, hardcore, like, incel farmer. He's a genius. I think he's a genius, and I want to learn from him. And I'm a trans woman. The people that think that a lot of his audience does not want anything to do with me. And I think people need to get the fuck off his back, because if you want to hurt him, then you want to hurt me too. because I've been on social media for 25 years. I understand what social media can do to your brain. And when you get stuck in a cycle of identity politics, you get stuck in your own head. And that's really what social media does. It's not even about other people. It's that you get a lot of people who are stuck in their own head, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you just start butting heads, and it never resolves ever. Yeah, he's greasy all the time. No, he's farming. He's a genius. He knows exactly what his audience expects, and he like keeps playing into it. And then people keep thinking he's gonna change. He doesn't change. He just changes his tactics because he's a genius. He's an actual genius, and I think more people should learn from him, and not literally. Not everybody. You shouldn't be like him. He's telling the entire world how not to be. Okay? No, he's an actual genius. Like, he knows how to farm. Yeah, I didn't say he wasn't smart. I just said he was greasy, but he chooses to be greasy, and that's what his audience wants. Even, especially his haters. He's easy to hate. He made himself into a character. And I think he's said this many times. The minute that you start putting emotional attachment to your internet persona or your social media persona, your character that you create, because even if your character is like almost one-to-one, it's never one-to-one. It's always a performance. Even when you go out to the grocery store just on a regular day, you're putting on a mask. And I think the minute that you start putting emotional attachment to who your internet persona is, that's the minute you lose. But it doesn't mean it's over. You can always kind of just bounce back. You can stop and like take a step back. Maybe check into the psych ward. Like focus on your spirituality. And I'm not talking like religious beliefs. I'm saying like focus on your like, who are you and what do you really want out of life and why do you take the actions that you take? Is it just to farm people so you can make a lot of money? I think that's respectable. I think it's kind of like gross the way he does it, but that's my personal opinion. And here's the thing: as somebody like Asmongold, he will fight to the death for like other people to have their own opinions. And I think he makes a lot of people mad. I don't even want. Okay, we're getting too much into the conversations I wanted to avoid. But like the whole thing about like him and he's farming Twitter all the time. And like whatever is going on right now, I can assure you, in 2 weeks he's gonna be farming something completely different. There's a Discord server for Factorio? Yeah, I made a complete mistake here. I was trying to threaten checkmate. I think I just needed to like get ready to castle. Oh, I could have just... Okay, I should have castled queens. Okay, so that activates the rook and pins the knight. Okay. But I was... And it gets rid of the reveal check that loses my queen. Yeah, this is how the game could have gone. Similar to this. Yeah, and this was great because now you're double attacking the queen and it's pinned. So this was game winning. This is GG for black here. And I couldn't really do much from there, so I just played, the best I could. I was trying to go for a draw or maybe waiting for a blunder, but white played pretty well. Like white played like perfectly here basically. There was I could have possibly gotten a draw here, but white knew how to win, so good job for white. Good job for white. Oh, if I had a Discord server specifically for Factorio, that could be a thing. Like I said, if you donate $10, I'll pay the rest of it to buy the game. But I'm not really that interested in it. I'm not like fishing for donations. That's not what's going on. What I'm just saying is like I'm already spending money on World of Warcraft, like $20 a month. So like I don't want to buy a video game just for stream because I'm not really focused. I'm not a professional streamer. I don't make money off of Twitch. So if I'm going to do something on Twitch, I feel like it's kind of fair that if somebody wanted me to do something that costs money, I feel like it's fair. And I'm not asking people to pay for the whole thing. Oh, if I had a Discord, no, I don't want to run a Discord. There's too many liabilities. I don't have a legal team. I don't want to get into the reasons why, but I tried running a Discord server. It's not worth it. I would have to have somebody else running it. And I don't have the kind, I'm not that big of a streamer at this time. Now, if I could hire someone to run my Discord, that would be something else because I would need a lawyer. Because there's way too many legal liabilities when you run like a Discord or something as a streamer. It's a trap. It's an actual trap. Now I did set my Discord. It's permanently paused. I kicked everyone out of the Discord because I couldn't delete it because I forgot my authenticator. So actually I can't even delete my Discord. But what I did was I kicked everyone out and I expired all the links. Yeah, well, I don't know anybody who can this is what I'm talking about. When I say hire, I mean volunteers. I don't have any people that I trust to be able to run my Discord. I don't have enough friends that do that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really at that point in my streaming career or whatever. I'm not at that point in my Twitch career. Maybe someday. Oh, well, thanks for joining, hate this platform. You know, don't hate the platform because the platform is going to change, right? Whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitch, whether it's Kick. The only thing that really matters is money, and people are the ones you should be focused on. And there's no, obviously, if there's like literally like a platform literally designed specifically for like Nazis, like I'm not talking about Twitter either, because Twitter existed before Elon Musk and there were plenty of Nazis on Twitter. I think just what happened was Twitter used to be like more left-leaning and then it shifted ownership to extremely right-leaning. And I think people are really fucking dumb, and I think you should just stay off Twitter entirely. But that's my opinion. And then switching to Blue Sky, it's like such a facepalm. It's like you're missing the point. It's not about who owns the platform or what platform you're using. You're using a social media API that's going to exist no matter who owns it. It's just, it's a medium. And I've been on social media for 25 years. And so like, if you think that switching to Blue Sky is gonna solve your social media problems, you've already completely got lost in the sauce. You're so far off you've lost the plot. Because if you think that switching to Blue Sky is somehow gonna magically make the world a better place, you're playing right into all those, you know, fat cat billionaires. You know, let's farm some outrage culture a little bit. All right, Hassan viewers, come on in. You're welcome here. Don't get banned. Let's play another game. I'm a legend. It's rebeccaloran. I can't believe it's her. Hey, I mean, if you farm long enough, eventually you become a legend. It's that bitch! What the fuck? How did she do that? She got her surgeries? What the fuck? I thought she was like mentally ill. I didn't think she would ever do it. She fucking did it. That's what people are talking about. Yeah, because okay, so if you must know, I am extremely self-centered and not narcissistic, but extremely self-centered. Yeah, box life was kind of fucked up. That was like 4 years ago. The lore is deep. The lore is deep. Very deep. So if you want the lore for rebeccaloran, it's not an old movie. It was a snapshot of my life. It was real. It's a fucked up situation. I've made a lot of changes since then, and a lot of it was standing up for myself and not letting people. I'm still working through this. Is kind of what I was working on at the psych ward. Oh no, I think I lost my knight. No, I have to just move my knight. Okay, maybe actually it can work out. I'm down a pawn though. Lore Master? I am the Lore Master. Why do you think my name is rebeccaloran? I'm the biggest Lore Master for myself. I'm the Lore Master. I can tell you anything about Twitch. Like anything about Twitch streamers. I'm like the tabloid. I'm like the unofficial tabloid. If you want to know about like streamer drama, like live streamer and YouTube drama, there's probably a lot of people I don't know about, but if it's about Twitch streamers, like, and I'm talking like famous Twitch streamers like OTK and stuff, come to me. Okay, I'll give you my opinion. Most of the time. Maybe not, actually. Mizkif lore? You should probably go to Mizkif for that. I just chickened out. Are you starting to get it? I know how to farm. No, there's a lot of shit about Mizkif I can't know about because it's all like stuff about their like his life, you know, and the people in his life. I kind of lost the plot a while back, but it seems like he's doing pretty well now. He started his own Ironforge gym. I think he's been going on a pretty positive arc lately. We be positive. I can't really say much because I don't know him personally, and I don't believe I've ever met him. Although I could have sworn I saw him at the psych ward. I think he was volunteering. Did he go there specifically to meet me? Probably. You understand how like egotistical I am? You gotta be egotistical in this business. It's not gonna work if you're not. You have to be so hyper-focused on your own interest that you stand up for yourself and respect yourself. It's not even about like making money, like or like any kind of self. I mean, obviously that's up to the individual. I really think that like you have to be able to be humble enough to understand that it's all just content, but you also have to be like clear. You have to have the clarity of thought enough to understand that it is your life, and you have to be very careful about the information that you allow yourself to that you put into your brain, into your soul. Skyrim playthrough? Let's go. You want to buy it for me? Like I said, if you start donating money, I'm gonna buy games that you want me to play, but I'd have to want to play it. And right now I'm really focused on just playing World of Warcraft. I'm not a huge gamer. And I'm not a Twitch streamer. Well, I mean, I am, but like, I'm not like a professional Twitch streamer. So it's not really, it's not in my best interest to be playing video games all day at this time. That might change someday, but like, I have other career goals. I have my own personal career goals, and you know, Twitch, like live streaming is like a part of it. But like, there's something bigger I'm working on, and I think I'm gonna get there eventually, but it's gonna take a bit of time. And things aren't quite in place just yet. But they will be. They will be. And that's what matters. That's what matters. And it's just a matter of time, and I gotta put in a lot of work. But I need to slow the fuck down. I've been going way too fast, and it's hurting me a lot. It's hurting me a lot. And I don't want to spend my entire day playing video games. Not unless somebody starts giving me money for it. You know, if you start giving me money, I'll play whatever the fuck you want. But Skyrim is a huge commitment, and it's a lot of effort to play a game like that. So that's kind of the reason why, like, if you start donating, maybe I'll buy it. Are you drinking? This is a probiotic drink. It's ginger lemon. Ginger lemon. It's a probiotic soda, super tasty. Some of the flavors aren't so good. It's by a brand called, you can't see it here, but it's a brand called Olipop. I have another ginger lemon, but I had strawberry vanilla last night. They also have they have a root beer and a cream soda, and they have a Coca-Cola. I mean, a cola. They have a cola flavor. It tastes a little bit cinnamony, the cola, but I think it kind of works. We have some just like Safeway brand organics corn chips, just as like kind of a light part of my breakfast. I haven't had breakfast fully yet. Have some oh! No, like I said, I'm not a heavy gamer. You see his streaming setup? Let's see if I don't screw up my my camera. Let's detach the camera for a second. Okay, one day. Oops, see, I have a problem with the HDMI. I have a condition called HDMI. There's, you can see, here, let's try to change this for a second. Yeah, yeah, see, I have an issue with the HDMI. I suffer from a condition called HDMI, and I eat corn the long way. But basically, let's see, let's try to get this right. Okay, come on. Yeah, there's a problem here. Here's the computer. Let's... Yeah, I kind of have some issues with the HDMI cable. So I can't really do this. Come on, what the fuck? I'm wiggling the cable. Let's turn it off and on again. Oh no, did I unplug it? Oh, I unplugged it. Whoops. Ah! No, I completely unplugged it. Yeah, I kind of fucked up the HDMI cable, but... Actually, I think I fucked up the HDMI port in the camera. It's like a $900 camera I fucked up. But it's okay. Maybe I can get it fixed. I have to bring it in and have it fixed. But I'm not really... that's not really a huge prerogative at this moment. Yeah, I have to plug in the AC adapter. Okay, here we go. Now it's back on. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. I need to make a move in the chess game. Okay, what's going on? Why is it not? Okay, there we go. I think I accidentally... Okay, is it on? What is going on here? Okay. Yeah. Okay, there's chat. Come on! HDMI cable. I suffer from HDMI. Yeah, I'm bougie. I got a vertical monitor for chat and for OBS. Over here. There's my AT2020 USB microphone over there. It's kind of just situated over here. There's the door. I have a door. It's just like, this is what you need to learn from Miskiff. You gotta have a door in the background. There will be a stream where I finally move out of the trailer, and we're gonna have a very special guest pop through that door, and they're gonna invite me to leave. It might be Joe Biden. Yeah, so there's a door. You need a door in the background of your stream, because then there's always the possibility of somebody, a special guest coming in. Yeah, you need a door in the background. There's like, this is pretty much it. There's my PC. It's a Skytech. I want to get a Starforge PC, but not. I can't afford it. Oops, I lost on time. I'm stupid. Whoops. So, you know, I got my arcade stick so we can play Tekken. We play Tekken. I have Tekken 8. So I have an arcade stick over there. There's my router. I have Xfinity. There's my mount for my camera. Then I just, you know, I block out the backward light with the towel. It's pretty simple. Don't have like a super advanced stream setup. It gets the job done. It's just like I got a mechanical keyboard and a gamer mouse with weights in it, and just like a basic mouse pad. What games do I plan to play these days? World of Warcraft Classic. On the Anniversary Realm, Nightslayer. I have a level 40 human warrior in the Alliance. For the Alliance! And this is my POV, so I'm going to put it right next to my face. Come on. I'm going to put it right next to my face. This is what I see. This is right next to my, literally right next to my face. This is what I see on the screen. I keep my phone over there. I don't really have many friends, but the friends I do have are very important to me. Down here, you're not really supposed to see this. That's my pee blanket. I'm just kidding. Am I? I don't have a poop sock. So, we haven't gone full degenerate. I don't have a poop sock. It's for emergencies only. Let me get this set up, because ow! I pinched my finger. Ow! I pinched my finger. I pinched my finger. Ow, 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 ow. Chat. 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 I have a Canon EOS SLR. I mean, I can't use the camera to show itself. I have a Canon EOS Rebel SL3. It's got like this, not really nice lens. Really nice lens. Ow, I hope I'm not bleeding. Okay, and then I got a ring light. I put it like right on the camera. Not the ideal streaming setup, but it's what I can afford. Piss drawer. Yeah, I got a piss drawer, not a poop sock. But I mean, I usually just go to the regular bathroom, but you never know. Can't pee outside. It is absolute emergencies only. Absolute emergencies only. I'm not that degenerate. That's actually kind of the reason why I went to the psych ward, is I started becoming like more degenerate. I wear glasses because it gets really blurry, but I think I look more attractive without the glasses. I do want to get eventual like LASIK surgery, but it's like I think it's $500 per eye. I can't really afford that right now. How active? It's not super active right now because I have not been able to. I'm trying to move out of here. I'm on wait list for housing. I'm in a situation that's not ideal for content creation. I've been trying to make it work. I'm more into camming. I make more money with camming. I can make like $200 for 6 hours a week. It's pretty good. It could be a lot better. I wish I could work 7 days a week, or at least like 5 days a week. If I could work 5 days a week, I'd be good. But I can't, in this living situation, I can't really do that. It's not really feasible. I've been trying really hard, like really hard. And like I said, I kind of had to take a step back because I was trying to reach out to people for collabs. And when it gets to like, when it comes to like OnlyFans content, I gotta be extra careful with who I collab with. Same with Twitch, actually. Because the guy I was talking about wanted to start collabing on Twitch. I'm glad I waited. I'm pretty smart. I'm glad I waited. I was starting to make some risky decisions, but I think the good thing is that I noticed it, and I think like what makes me like really smart and also really like healthy is that I noticed it and then I took a step back. It doesn't mean I need to quit. What it means is I need to take a step back and like reassess how I do things. Because I do want to make collabs, but I want to collab with the right people. It's not super active right now because a stream playlist, this is restream.cc/OC remix. And if you want to check out individual tracks, they're community created and community, it's not just the entire community, it is moderated. Community moderated and remixes of video game soundtrack. So it's like people's custom like remixes and arrangements of video game soundtracks. So you get everything from like Super Metroid, Legend of Zelda, like all the games. Every single game. If you have a favorite game soundtrack, like Skyrim, for example, you can bet that somebody submitted at least one remix. Now, if there isn't a remix for your favorite game, you can go into the community forums or make your own. and submit it. It's been around since I think 1999 or 2000. It's been around for quite a while. It's actually what got me into social media in the first place, was OC Remix. Like, OC Remix was what really pulled me into social media. Because, well, I mean, hey, Universal Union, if you're a trustworthy person and I've met you, and like in a healthy way, like, don't be a stalker, please. There are conditions to how I collab with people, and it's actually not that much. It's just that you need to be trustworthy, and my trust is really easy to gain. It's also really easy to break, and it's really hard to get back. If you break my trust, it's almost impossible to get it back. I can tell you that right now. I have self-worth, and I value myself really highly. And I don't care, like, if I'm not famous or whatever. I treat myself like a queen. Because I am a queen. I'm a total fucking badass bitch. Okay? I stand up for myself. I don't let people walk all over me. But might not be as restrictive as you think I am. I'm actually pretty open-minded. I'm pretty easy to work with. I'm pretty easygoing and friendly to the right people. And by the right people, I don't mean rich or famous. I just mean the right people who respect my boundaries. And those boundaries are not as restrictive as most people might think. Like, you know, I slept with a dude just meeting him at Starbucks. Okay? He respected me. That's what mattered. As far as the sexuality stuff goes. Everything else, he did not respect my social boundaries. That was a problem. Which I think most people settle. I don't settle. I never settle. Like, I never settle for people who are going to constantly, like, break my boundaries. If he's gonna go to my friends and start being creepy and, like, try to insert himself into their marriage, that's not okay. Like, it's one thing if it was consensual. If it was consensual, like, if you're being a unicorn, you consent is king, okay? That's the one true king, is consent. I don't care what your boundaries are. If you both agree on those boundaries, then I think it doesn't really matter. Obviously, you don't want to harm yourself or harm each other. Like, obviously, there's, like, certain things that are, like, just because you consent to them doesn't make it okay. But other people's opinions shouldn't decide your life. So, like, a lot of people have the opinion that marriage is only between a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman. Like, there's a lot of people out there that believe in monogamy. And that's fine. I really respect that. I'm polyamorous. Okay, I'm a unicorn. I want to meet couples. I want to spice up their marriage. Because I feel like with the healthy boundaries and with healthy boundaries and healthy, you know, like, understanding everyone's consent, understanding everybody's boundaries, and understanding, like, where your place is in the relationship. Like, I would never be somebody's wife. I'm not going to be that person. I'm just a very easygoing friend who is also sexual. I'm a unicorn. I want it to be platonic, but, like, I want to have fun. And I feel like it's perfectly fine. There's a lot of married couples out there that want to explore their sexuality. They want to explore who they are, and I think it can really spice up a marriage. I think. But it's really careful. You got to be really careful when you're entering into another relationship. I do not take dating, even one-on-one, lightly. I've only been with 5 people in my entire life. And since I switched my dick into a pussy, I've only been with one man, and he only got one shot with me, and he blew it. So I have really strict boundaries with how people treat marriages. Like, I know people might not think that about me because I'm very open-minded and sexual, but there are certain things I don't think that you should go into somebody's marriage and break everyone's boundaries. Like, polyamory requires really strict boundary setting. that everybody needs to respect. My favorite video game soundtrack? I'm kind of biased, but I would say Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1, the original PlayStation. Absolute chef's kiss of a soundtrack. Absolute chef's kiss. Absolute chef's kiss. Yeah, you know, I'm getting to the point where I think, like, eventually I won't even... I really hope this is a thing. I really hope that eventually I just don't even have to tell people that I'm trans. Like, a lot of people don't even know I would be trans unless I told them. So it's like, I'm finding that out more and more. Now, I do want to, like, present more, like, with, like... I think I need to learn how to do makeup properly, but I can't really afford it right now. You know, so with your donation, I can't really afford to do makeup right now. It's not really a priority. It's too expensive, and it's a lot of time. However, when I get settled into my new place and I can start building my fans up again, I think I'm gonna start doing a lot of makeup videos. Like I could literally just do a makeup stream, like where I'm just putting on my makeup on stream, because I need to learn. I don't wear any makeup at all, and it shows. Like you can kind of see that I don't wear makeup, and I'm also like I don't have a ton of outfits. Like I got this hoodie for free at the psych ward. Okay, like. I don't have a ton of outfits. It's not a huge priority. I think people have their priorities wrong. Because it's like a lot of people spend a ton of time and money on things that aren't guaranteed. But what is guaranteed is working on my physical health, working on my mental health, showing up to stream, showing up to make content, you know, pleasing my fans. Those are things that really scale better, I think. I think it's a bigger priority. The other stuff is like kind of minutia that can come later. And they're gonna come later. You didn't even realize I was... Yeah, exactly. I shouldn't, you know, I want to get in the habit of not even mentioning it. And I think I need to reclaim these colors too. Like, I think it's like, this is actually more of like a Miami Vice. Like kind of like 80s colors. This like, but it's somewhat like, I think like most people would see these colors and kind of associate it with trans. Maybe not the purple so much, but like I think like especially like these colors right here. But I think it's like, let's reclaim these colors. Let's stop making it all about transness. What's up, Bubby? What's up, Bub? What's up, Bub? What's up, Bub? And what's up, Doc? Let's make let's yeah, this is the trans agenda, making Bugs Bunny trans. Well, I mean, hey, Bugs Bunny is kind of genderqueer. Let's racism the color. Oh no, let's reclaim the colors. Do you like Fetty Wap, wet ass pussy? What? Wet ass pussy? Mine's pretty wet. Fetty Wap? I don't know what that means. Is it racist? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You got 350? WAP? Oh, a rapper. Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, as far as like people saying like, let's keep it away from the kids. Here's the whole thing with Asmongold and Michaela, okay? Okay, we're going there. They're entitled to their opinions, but they're not medical professionals. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just a person who went through the trans medical experience as an adult. I have no idea the medical standards for children, for people around like, you know, like 10, 11, 12, whatever. That is not up to me. It is up to the medical professionals to do the best practices for the patient. And that might mean hormone blockers. That might mean holding off on hormone blockers. It might mean just socially transitioning. Here's the thing. I feel like this is kind of the point that people are missing. Is people talk about transness like it's the only thing that adults brainwash their kids with. If we are going to accept that transness is being whispered into kids' ears, what about non-transness, like monogamy? What about like religion? What about like political beliefs that the parents have? If transness in youth is a result of their parents' mental illness, then how about we just stop letting parents raise their kids entirely? Because there's only like 1% of the population that ends up being trans, and it's a really specific thing. And if you ask most children what gender they are, they're gonna align with like what gender they were assigned at birth. I'm gonna tell you, just if we're gonna be real, you talk to most kids under 14, and you ask them if they want to switch genders, they're gonna say fuck no. And that's just real. I'm not even trying to be political or pushing an agenda. I'm just being real. Okay, we'll see you later, bub. I'm just being real. Like, how about, like, how come we're letting 5-year-olds go to church where there's adults pushing an agenda of monogamy? Which I think is fine. If you want to shelter your kids from reality, if you want to teach them your religious beliefs, unless you're actually harming them, I feel like, you know, that's your right as a parent, right? I mean, unfortunately, like, it's kind of a weird slippery slope. We can't tell every single parent what to do and what not to do. There's certain things that are damaging, and I think that's a valid discussion, but I don't think it's something for some random Twitch streamer to decide. I think it's for, like, medical professionals. Like, when it comes to trans medicine, that's a highly medical, very specific, highly medical thing. And I feel like, you know, that's a very delicate discussion that you should not be having on with random people you've never met on the internet. I just think social media should not be allowed for people under the age of 18 nowadays. Actually, I think ever. There's porn on the internet, and if you think that I mean, these are the same parents that let their kids listen to, like, rap music. Okay, I think XQC made a huge point in, like, one of the podcasts with, like, Aiden Ross and shit. It's like, why are people so fixated on the trans stuff? If you're gonna have that conversation, why not have the conversations about, like, video games? Why not have the conversation about, like, Dungeons and Dragons? Why not have the conversation about TV? Why not have the conversation about giving your 5-year-old an iPad? I was in the psych ward because, like I said, I kind of made like a little bit. I was noticing I was making some risky sexual decisions, and I kind of wanted to take a step back and kind of like refocus on me, myself, and I. And I kind of went through a lot at the psych ward. It was kind of I feel like I committed like some social suicide, but like, you know, there's a lot of people. I'm not special. It also kind of like, it helped me learn some social skills. There were like special social groups. Like we did groups. Like we were doing stuff like learning how to like have coping skills and like mindfulness exercises. I played a lot of basketball. They had a basketball court I went to every day, and I was learning how to like, you know, it was very social. I was interacting with other people, and most importantly, they put my phone away in a safe. Everyone's. And so like I had a break from social media and from my phone. More importantly, I've kind of been taking a huge break from social media this past year regardless. I think it was less about social media and it's more about I've been like massively just texting and calling every person I know, and I think it's been exhausting. I keep expecting people to stop everything and text me back. I have an addiction to texting. And it needs to stop. I need to put my phone away. And so I did. And you know, now I'm starting to focus, refocus on what matters, because I can't cut the phone out of my life entirely. But I learned some social skills. Getting out of my house. You know, it was actually really social. Oh, you miss me? I miss you too, bub. Not really. But yeah, I kind of miss streaming. I feel like I want to start streaming more often. You know, just checking in with myself, checking in with whoever my viewers are. I don't know you guys. But you know, I think getting away from my situation and kind of taking a step back and like looking at the things that really matter. I want to be more active in the community. I want to meet more people. I want to collab with people eventually. You know, it's like I'm trying to get into a new chapter in my life where I'm just it's not just me sitting in my room crying all the time. You know, I need to get out there in the world. I need to be active. And it's a little hard with my current living situation. So I took a step back, but then I have to get back to work because I'm on wait lists, and there should be a place opening up next week. I'm not exactly sure what the situation is. I don't know if I can I think it might be a temporary situation, so it might still just be a break. But I'm making little teeny tiny baby steps to eventually move out of here. Because once I move out of here, I never want to come back. I'll have to get off. Once I sign a new lease. I haven't been able to sign a new lease yet. I have been taking temporary situations. Like, it was almost like, yeah, sitting in the box, exactly. I'm trying to unbox. You know, the rebeccaloran unboxing. The rebeccaloran unboxing is happening. It's the unboxing. It's the unboxing. The unboxing arc. It's the unboxing arc. It's the unboxing arc. Yeah, you just need to change the box. Cleaning your car? Yeah, exactly. I mean cleaning up. Yeah, I mean I started cleaning up a couple weeks ago. I think really what needs to happen is I think what needs to happen is that I need to start fresh. Once I have, see, here's how I work. I'm autistic. It's really hard for me to, once things are so situated, it kind of becomes a new normal. And this is kind of how the hospital helped. Going into a healthy, clean environment where I can start fresh. And it was only temporary, but it kind of showed me what needs to be done. I need to get into a new situation and retrain myself. And I'm on wait lists. It's going to happen pretty soon. They said a place was opening up next week, and it's only going to be like a 30-day situation. But I think it's like a vacation. It's a vacation from myself. It's a vacation from the box. It's a new box. It's a clean box. And I'm going to move into a new clean box eventually. I'm going to take only the things that matter. I'm going to leave everything else in my life behind that has been harming me. But that doesn't mean I have to get rid of everything. I don't have to stop streaming. I don't have to stop pursuing my career. In fact, those things are probably going to get me out of here eventually. But there are priorities, and my priorities right now are basically just, I'm on wait lists. Ton of wait lists. I might move to Sacramento. I have no idea, bub. It's some dude who died. I'm a complete. I have no idea who that is. It's just some really toxic dude. I think he killed himself. This Langley guy. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I mean, it's a new place. It might be exciting. There might be a lot of resources for me there. There's a lot of different diverse amount of people. See, where I'm at, I'm not complaining, but where I'm at, it's a little bit too left-leaning. And that's kind of ironic coming from a trans person, but I think that, you know, people need to grow, you know, I understand where it comes from. I understand where it comes from, but I don't always want to be like super like, everybody needs to play nice all the time. Let's not say fuck you. Let's just say darn. And like, okay, like I understand if you're working with like actual children to be a little bit more nicer, but I'm a fucking 37-year-old woman who's just a total fucking psycho bitch. Okay, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. In fact, I encourage people to speak their mind. You know, don't get surprised when you get banned from my chat or from my life, but you know, I'm not required to talk to you. But like, you know, I think self-expression is what helps us grow, and it's how we learn. How are you supposed to learn new things if you always shut your mind? I'm not left-wing, no. I'm actually kind of, I'm kind of moderate, potentially even a little bit right-leaning. Why wouldn't I have sex with a black guy? In fact, 2 out of the 3 men I've had sex with were black. I actually prefer the company of black people. I feel like a lot of, not all, I don't want to be like, it's always a stereotype, but there's a reason why I prefer a company of black people, because I feel like black people have gone through a lot of fucked up shit, and they don't bullshit with you most of the time. However, that's a blanket statement, and just like with trans people, not every trans person is like a super left-leaning social justice warrior. Okay, I understand where that energy comes from. I'm 37, yeah. I understand where that energy comes from. It comes from a lack, like people feel trapped. This isn't even about trans. This isn't even about black. The reason people turn into social justice keyboard warriors. Yeah, I'm definitely built for BBC. I can take it. Yeah. I mean, have you seen my dilator? Don't worry, this is for medical educational purposes only. Okay. And it's hard plastic. Okay. I go all the way up, like almost to the notch. Okay, so and this also like kind of bends. So yeah, and it's hard plastic. You're good, Bubby. Sometimes people typo. Just chill. You're good. I look really young. Estrogen and facial surgery, and I have genetics, but I do have some flaws, but I don't think beauty is about being perfect. I think beauty is something that like you have to like resonate throughout your entire soul, and it's for yourself, not for others. Can I play music on that? We're not doing that. I was just showing you for educational purposes. Yeah, it's really fucking rock hard too. It needs to be. It's a medical dilator. It's to keep my vagina healthy. The concept of wabi-sabi. What's that? What's the concept of wabi-sabi? Yeah, I'm built for sex. Like it's like my personality, my energy, my tolerance, my physical tolerance, but also like my psychological tolerance is like I'm just like built for sex. Okay, there's a reason why I'm pursuing OnlyFans. It's not for the money. It's because I'm built for it. I do have boundaries. Let's Google it. Wabi Sabi. It's not, this isn't gonna be like 2 girls, 1 cup, is it? Oh, it is a cup. No, it's a bowl. Oh, I know this one. It's like you'll never be able to, when you break something and you put it back and you build it back together, it'll never be the same thing. But it'll be something new, and it's also beautiful. It's a new, beautiful thing. Wabi Sabi is a Japanese philosophy that encourages people to appreciate the beauty of imperfection and impermanence. It's a way of seeing that embraces simplicity, modesty, and age. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. I love a lot of Japanese concepts and traditions. Wabi, which translates to less is more, and Sabi, which means attentive melancholy. Well, that's interesting. Attentive melancholy. Like being aware that sadness is a real thing. To ignore sadness is doing a disservice to yourself. Wabi Sabi refers to an awareness of the transient nature of earthly... transient means it's always changing. An awareness of the transient nature of earthly things and a corresponding pleasure in the things that bear the mark of this impermanence. Yeah, our lives are literally Wabi Sabi. Literally. Beauty from flaws. It's like more than that. It's that we're always changing. Even every millisecond that goes by, we're a new person. We're never the same person we were before. It's like a life philosophy. Very Japanese. Very Japanese. Because age is beauty. We're not going to play any copyrighted music on stream. This is why I play the OC remix. So like, you know, you can check it out. rainwave.cc/OC remix. They have they have a playlist that they play. You can actually vote for the next track. So if you have a favorite track you want to hear on stream, go over there and sign up and vote for the next track. If you can figure it out, I don't even know how to do it. But you can like vote for upcoming tracks. So you can actually kind of the chat can be a part of the stream. If you choose, it's not really a big deal. Oh, gee golly gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Boop boop beep boop. I'm Betty Boop, aren't I? Well, I'm flat-chested. She's actually flat-chested. Wait. Yeah, she's flat-chested. Oh no, she's not. Well, it's some deviant art. She's not. Yeah, she's officially flat-chested. I feel like a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that like see people like characters like Betty Boop as like some kind of anti-feminist thing. I actually think it's like she's like the most feminist person you can possibly like. Her and Jessica Rabbit. People hate. Like a lot of people hate on Jessica Rabbit and Betty Boop because it's like, oh, it appeals to the male fantasy and like it's the male gaze. Like, no, bullshit. You know how many women love their body and want to show off their body? They're not doing it for other people. They're doing it for themselves. And she has like untraditional female beauty. She has a very square face, flat-chested, but she knows her beauty and she shows off like she has a great body and she knows it and she wants to play into it. It makes her happy. It's not about other people. You could say that like, oh, it's the male gaze, like whatever. Like, what about the female gaze? Has anybody thought about how she feels? Nobody ever stops to ask Betty Boop how she feels about her beauty. Nobody ever stops to ask Jessica Rabbit how she feels about her beauty. I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way. You think that she's a bad person just because she loves her body and she wants to show it off. And she does appeal to some vanity. What's wrong with that? A lot of people do that. Men do that. Men will go to the gym and wear certain, like they'll put on tattoos. They'll have certain mannerisms. They'll do stuff with their goatee or their beard or whatever. They'll wear certain clothes. Like men do it too. Why can't women be stereotypically attractive? What's wrong with being stereotypically attractive? Like Betty Boop actually absolutely beautiful woman. And it's like, I feel like it takes a lot of strength to know that about yourself. To say, hey, I want to be stereotypically attractive. But she's not even stereotypically attractive. She has like all the things that like a lot of men, except for like, you know, she's got the long legs and the thin body. And she's wearing like, you know, a lot of like designer clothes and stuff. That you know, but she has like a super square face and small tits. Like, there's nothing wrong with these things. You're still beautiful. And I think there's a lot of people out there that are like these like old school like exclusionary feminists that like say that you have to look ugly. You have to break all the stereotypes. Like, speak for yourself. Don't speak ill of women that you consider to be stereotypically attractive just because they choose to. Now, their mental health is none of your business. These women are probably, you don't know them. Like blaming people like Jessica Rabbit or Betty Boop. Those are fictional characters, but there's a lot of women that want to be stereotypically attractive. And there's a lot of men who want to be stereotypically attractive. Nobody's forcing you to do that. And it's like a lot of women get shit for it. You can't win as a woman. That's one of the things that like living as a woman has kind of like had this whole like Santa Claus isn't real. Because at first I was like, okay, life is like absolutely super amazing as a woman, and I was like, oh fuck, there's a lot of baggage that comes with it, and I'm figuring that out more and more. However, that doesn't mean that like you shouldn't be a woman. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be a man. Doesn't mean you're bad for being a woman. Doesn't mean you're bad for being a man. What it means is like you need to decide who you are as a person and how you want to present yourself for yourself. Not for others. And that goes for whether you want to be stereotypically attractive, whether you don't give a fuck and you just want to wear hoodies all the time. Nobody should decide how you look but you. And if you want to do something for money, you're going to have to understand that money is a completely different ballgame and it has nothing to do with you. It's just the game. Just like if you're playing World of Warcraft, you gotta like, if you're a warrior tank, you have to have the good gear. You have to know your rotation. You have to have the proper spec. You can't go in with a meme build. You can't like and expect to survive the raid. Like it's just a game. You gotta play the game. And some things make money and some things don't. Some things, but I think that list of things is getting smaller and smaller, of list of things that you quote unquote can't do to make money. Because I think nowadays people just don't give a fuck anymore. Bro thinks she's Betty Boop. If you keep misgendering me, I don't know if you're doing it on purpose or not. I will time you out. Misgendering is not something I'm okay with. I've very clearly stated my gender identity, and I do present as female. And my name is Rebecca, which is a woman's name. I did state my pronouns. Maybe not today. My pronouns are she and her. However, I can't stop you from doing that, but I will time you out if you keep doing it on purpose. It's really rude. It's like, I mean, just think about it for a second. Like, you go up to people and I'll take your word for it. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like, let's be real. There are people out there who like purposely misgender people, and I think it's because they have this like hyper fixation on the transness. But if you just go up to random, like let's say you go up to a random dude who is clearly like presenting as male, like not even a trans person, but like literally like just some dude bro who has like a beard, you know, like clearly like works out and shit, looks super hyper masculine, you know, the stereotypical male. And then you go up to him and say, "Oh, what's she doing?" Like, yeah, maybe in like gay culture, that's a thing, but like not everybody is a part of that culture. I think it's rather presumptuous. You know, this is kind of a problem I have with some of the gay community. Like, there are some people that they always go up to people and they're always in that super stereotypical, like, "Hey girl," like that kind of thing. It's like, you know, self-expression. I'm all okay with that. However, yeah, it could be autocorrect. I'm not going to assume anything. However, everybody's entitled to their self-expression, but don't start expecting people to cater to your self-expression. Like this goes for anybody, whether you're gay, whether you're like a super hyper like Trump supporter type. If you're going to expect everyone to bend over backwards to cater to your self-expression, I feel like you're just delusional. Like, no, not everybody is your friend. Not everybody's going to be okay with what you have to say, and you need to accept that. That goes for me too. But I think I did live life, you know, growing up as a male. I don't like the word because I was perceived as male, and now I'm perceived as female. And because I'm trans, that kind of turns into a weird political thing with people. But I think deep down, people don't really care about the trans thing. I think that's turned into a hyper political thing that people are hyper fixated on it. But I really think, like, in reality, like our day-to-day lived experience, people don't give a flying fuck. They just see somebody and they perceive them as either more masculine or more feminine. If we're just going to be hyper real, like, you go about your day, you're focusing on yourself if you're healthy. You're not like looking at everybody and analyzing every single person you meet that you're probably never even going to meet. Like people that you meet like out in the world, like you go to the library or you go to the grocery store. I'm not looking at everybody and saying, is that person a man or a woman? Like, no, I'm perceiving people based on like what I think they are, based on like whatever stereotypes I have. And like that's pretty, and I'm going to be real here. A lot of people get a little bit delusional about that. Only like 1% to 2% of the population is genderqueer in some way. I don't consider myself genderqueer. I'm just a trans woman, and that's a medical history for me. I'm just some dumb chick. I'm just some white bitch. Okay? Like, I don't give a fuck. I didn't transition to be a part of a political movement. And I'm kind of tired. I feel like there needs to be kind of a separatist movement. Of like, hey, can everyone just chill? Why can't we just like play some video games together and like have a good time? Some people are going to have opinions, but like, you know, in polite conversation, you don't share every single opinion you have. Why can't we just get along? And then maybe those opinions might evolve. Maybe those opinions are based on fear and prejudice, including my own. And I was thinking like, hey, can we just chill and like just maybe sit down for some coffee? And maybe fuck? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, fuck a hater. See how it goes. Like, why are you limiting access to yourself from people just based on what their opinion is? Now, you probably shouldn't sleep with people who hate you. But, you know, you can fuck a fan or you can fuck a hater. It's all sex. And maybe they might not be a hater anymore, or maybe they won't be a fan anymore. It goes both ways, like a bisexual. Free games for you? We can play chess. Super Saiyajin 13? What are you talking? What's SS? Oh, are we talking about Dragon Ball Z? Super Saiyan? Wow, and a big part of the community. See, I don't join things. I'm gonna time you out because you're getting a little bit too. No, I'm not gonna time you out. What stays? You know, what happens in Bangkok stays in Bangkok. Okay. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, bub. Sorry. Let's steer away from those topics a little bit. Space Station 13. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a super hyper gamer. I'm gonna play World of Warcraft, and I'm gonna play chess, and I might play some other games like Tekken 8 or something. Or I have other games installed. Let's see what I have on Steam. What do I have installed? What do I have that's multiplayer? I have Deadlock installed. I have Path of Exile installed. I have Path of Exile 2 installed. I could reinstall Paladins. I could reinstall Multiverse. Multiverse is Season 5. Oh, they have Lola Bunny now and Aquaman. Lola Bunny and Aquaman are in Multiverses. We could play Multiverses. I got Lost Ark. I uninstalled that. Duck Game. You want to play Duck Game? I can reinstall that. It's not that big. It's only 260 megabytes. Counter-Strike? Yeah, let's play Counter-Strike. Let me reinstall it. Stalin. Are you good at FPS games? I'm not good, but I played a lot of FPS games. Let's reinstall Counter-Strike 2. It's free. You guys want to play Counter-Strike? I installed Duck Game too. Let's play Duck Game while it's installing. Oh, I like Valorant, but it takes up too much disk space, and I kind of don't like... it's too complicated for me. I like Counter-Strike better. I love Counter-Strike. I grew up with Counter-Strike, like 1.5. When 1.6 came out, it kind of turned into too much for me. Counter-Strike 1.5 was like my jam. And I think I need to limit the bandwidth. I need to limit my download speed. Just a second. My stream might be cutting out. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. I need to limit my download speed. Oh, because I have really fast Xfinity download. Let's just go into limit it to like 5,000. Yeah, 716 megabits per second. That's too much for the stream. Let's unpause it. What's the download speed right now? I'm old. Yeah, I'm 37. W for jump? That's fucking dumb. Can I set the options? I do have a controller, but let's actually try to play without the controller. Or whatever, I don't... How do I pick stuff up? Oh, C. Okay. I can do it all with Okay, let's play online. Create... you guys want to install a duck game while we're waiting for Counter-Strike? How do I... Invite link, here we go. Here's the invite link. Duck game, it's free to play, I think. Yeah, I don't really know. It's $13. Well, let me just play by myself for a second. Let me connect the controller. I fucking hate the keyboard for this. I could play with my arcade stick. Got my arcade stick. Set that up. Need to dust it off. I haven't played it with my arcade stick in a long time. I'm gonna plug it in. Okay, Xbox gamepad, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, I need to change the configuration. I need to change it. Options. Where's the... How come I can't change the... The controls? How do I change the controls? Do I have to change them in Steam? Controller, here we go. Controller configurator, here we go. So if A is jump, how do I change it? How do I change it? Is there a way to just automatically configure it? God damn it. Edit layout. Okay. Yeah, I gotta change the controls. How do I do this? Do you know how to do this? Does anybody know how to do this? Wait, oh! A button's B button. And then X button. Well, let's make B into Y. Let's switch X, A. I just need jump and shoot. Those are really what I need. God. Okay, no. Okay, so if square is A, now, let's make it default again. Let's see which one is which. Okay. Okay, now X is considered to be A. Let's change that for duck game. So X, well, not the letter X, because this is like a PlayStation controller. So X needs to be, oh, A is X, so like I need to make X into Y. Oh, no, I need to make A into Y. Okay, A needs to be Y. Wait, what? This is A. Okay, I switch. Okay, so let's restart. So Y is pick up. So triangle. So I need A needs to be Y. No, A needs to be B. And B needs to be A. I don't know. B needs to be Y. X needs to be B. Okay, let's see. Okay, now I don't have jump at all. Oh, jump is A. Oh, oops. Oop. Okay. I'm using arcade stick, yeah. But I need to change the buttons. It'll only take me a second. Once I get it set, it's forever. Okay, so A button. Right now I have it as I'm it's like, okay, I think I know what's going on here. X and Y need to be A and B, and X and Y need to be wait, oh, these need to be A and B. Why? X is Y, B is A, and A is B? Okay, almost. Okay. Okay, I got jump right. But then what's fire? Okay. I need to switch triangle and X. Wait. This is now Y. Oops. Ah! Okay. Okay, toss. Okay, X is fire. So need to switch X with B. Okay, so ugh. No, that was right. This needs to be X. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I have it. Oh. Let me choose my hat. There we go. What hat am I gonna use? Beer hat? Disguise? Paper bag? Dinosaur? Backwards hat? Hamburger? Jewish people are pretty cool. Not all Jewish people, obviously. Some people are like just bad people regardless of whatever religion they are. Steer away from really like identity politics in this chat, please. I don't really like heavy identity politics. Whether somebody is like religious or not religious or trans or not trans or anti-trans, that kind of doesn't belong in my chat. So I'm just gonna say, like, leave that out of my chat. Like, leave your identity politics at the door. I really don't want that. Okay, there's many reasons why. It's not just my personal opinion. I have my personal opinions. Chat has their own personal opinions. No, it's okay. You're just testing the waters. It's fine. You did nothing wrong. You're just testing the waters. It's fine. But do you like heavy roleplay? Hey, are you here to adjust the furnace? 'Cause it's getting hot in here. Identity politics is like when you care too much about somebody's identity, like whether it's religion, whether it's gender, whether it's like whatever belief they have. Identity politics, leave that shit at the door. Come in here, have a good time, have some coffee. Let's play some video games together. I don't care what your identity politics are. I don't care if you're trans, if you're anti-trans. You probably don't belong here if you're anti-trans. I'm going to tell you, I am a transgender woman, post-op. Like, I've been through a lot of shit, and I kind of want to leave that shit at the door. I'm funny. I mean, I try to be. I think laughter brings us all together. But I think it's not because I don't like what it does, because I'm glad to have these conversations, but there's a slippery slope that people kind of I'm doing this for you and for me, but like I'm doing this for chat, because if you come in here, you need to know what I think about trans people, what I think about Christian people, what I think about Jewish people, what I think about Muslim people. I think people are people, and I'm not going to judge somebody based on what their identity is. Because for some people, their religion is a huge part of their identity. For some people, being trans is a major part of their identity. I feel like we're all human, and I feel like when we start hyper-fixating on little teeny tiny things that aren't so tiny, but in the grand scheme of things, it's only a part of who we are. And I feel like we miss out on so many like world building and like friendship building that, you know, maybe I'm not the right streamer for you to watch, or maybe I'm the perfect streamer for you to watch. You've been working on videos? Nice. Just be yourself and just do what you want to do. Put out into the world the things that you want to see in the world. If you want to make people laugh, then try to make people laugh. All right, it's time to play some duck game. Let's go. Let me change up this a little bit. That should be good. Okay, let's play some duck game. Oh shit, I'm dead. I fell! I blew myself up! Quack, 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 quack. We're all ducks. Oh, I love Duck Game. I play this game with my friends a lot. It's a good party game. Everybody's drinking or getting stoned or whatever. Just play Duck Game. Have a good time. Ah! No, I'm frozen! I'm frozen! No, 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 no! Nice, got him. Oh, there's fire. Oh no, it fell on top of me. Dance on Fetty. I'm dead. Disconnected. We got some XP. Let's go. Participation trophies. Right. I don't know what's going on with That's because it's within a group. Okay. What's going on here? I need to do 100% internet levels. No, Fetty Wap is a rapper. Oh shit. Now we're not doing heavy copyrighted music on stream. Like we're just listening to the music that's chill. Wait, is there music for this game? Oh, here we go. $300 million views. No, I don't want to get copyrighted. Plus, I haven't listened to his music, so I don't know if it's part of my brand. Might have explicit lyrics. Maybe next stream, if I get permission from him. They do. Yeah, especially on Twitch. I'm actually live on Twitch. You want to come join me on Twitch? That's actually the main place for my live stream. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. Okay, oh, that sucks. You can make a new account. Unless you're banned. What's the status on Counter-Strike? Let's just not limit it for now. Let's just try to install the game. That'd be fun to play some Counter-Strike. Okay, sword fight. No! My goodness. I think I got him first. Got him! Yeah, we're doing some 1v1. I came, I saw, I got blown up. Oh, yeah. I got some level up. Let's go. Yay, let's go. We're leveled up, leveled up, leveled up. Music's so badass. Is WoW back on? It said maintenance till 3 p.m. I don't know if that's always true. I think it's like until 3 p.m. Yeah, unable to connect. It's down until 3 p.m. WoW's down today. Counter-Strike, well, it's downloading pretty fast. It's 12 out of 38. It's about halfway done. What's up, Snail Man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing today? We're just chilling. WoW's down for maintenance, so we're just kind of playing some duck game using my fighting stick, my PlayStation. Oh, it's a fighting stick mini. It's not an official PlayStation, but so we're just talking, just hanging out, downloading Counter-Strike 2. I got Xfinity, so my download speed is insane. I have gigabit internet. I'm pretty privileged to live in the United States. So I have a gigabit internet, so it's about halfway done. Oh yeah, it pauses whenever I'm playing. That's what's happening. Let's just kind of focus on downloading it. Let's turn off duck game. I'm kind of done with it. Fuck this game. Yeah, let's just get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. We've been live for 2 hours. I think today is like a huge streaming day for me. I haven't been streaming in quite a while. I kind of want to rekindle my love of live streaming. I really like live streaming because it means that I get to be alive. It's kind of a big deal for me. I really want to live. And it reminds me of like a lot of the things that like I got, you know, I think I'm trying to rekindle my love for live streaming that I kind of like lost focus on. Because I had to focus on myself for a while. But I'm kind of transitioning into a new phase of my life. Like, away from all my medical surgeries and stuff like that, where it kind of becomes your identity. Like, it does. It kind of becomes your identity. When you're just, oh, let me fix this. There we go. It kind of becomes your identity. When your entire life is focused on hospital visits and everything about your life is about getting the next surgery. Whatever you're going through. For me, it was a very specific set of surgeries, but everybody is. And it was really long, and it took a lot out of me. And I've been kind of recuperating this past year, but I'm ready to get back to my life. Or start my life, really. It's not even about getting back, it's a new life. I have like a whole life ahead of me. And I'm excited. It's a little scary, but it's also exciting. It's really exciting, actually. And like, you know, hopefully, if you guys donate, I can buy some boxes on Counter-Strike, and we can open up boxes. But I generally don't do microtransactions in video games unless you guys donate. So once we get Counter-Strike going, if you want me to open boxes, I'll only open boxes with money that you guys donate to me. I don't consider Twitch or live streaming to be a moneymaker. So everything that you guys donate, I want to put back into the content. If you guys want to see me open up boxes, that's exciting for you. then I'm gonna need to see some money because I don't have too much money, and I'm very smart with my budgeting. And here's the thing. Yeah, CS gambling is fun, but I'm not gonna spend my money on it. If you guys want to see me open boxes, that's fine, but I'm not gonna spend my own money on it. I'll spend your money on it. I really don't like donations because I feel like it feels like I'm begging you for money. I wanna just live my life and make some good content, and if that's fun for you, if you want to have a chill space to hang out, if you want me to open boxes and see what happens, that's up to you. If you want to be a part of the stream lore, if you want a shout out, you know, I like giving shout outs to people. It's kind of like I'm a little bit of an attention whore. And so I understand, like, you go into a person's live stream and you chat with the live streamer, it makes you feel a little bit excited. Like, especially, some people donate. Yeah, stop begging for money. I'm not begging for money. I'm just saying, if you donate, that's what it's going to go to. It's going to go back into the stream. It's not going to go, like, to my bank account. No, I'm really humble. And, like, I really don't think money is, like, a big deal. You met your match, Bubs. You met your match. You met your match. You met your match. With my shirt up? I'm not wearing a padded bra, so I can't show my nipples. And I don't think I'm allowed to show my bra either. I think I can show you my Venus dimples. Yeah, I'm kind of fit. Bodybuilder phenotype. Pino, the great Bambino, forever, 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 forever. Yeah, I just, we're having a good time today. I hope you guys are having a good time. What are you guys eating? I need to have breakfast eventually. I can't just eat corn chips. I got some, I got a protein bar. Little granola bar. Nature Valley. Huh? Yeah, with 5 gifted subs, I'll go get a donut. Oh, I hope you guys like my vibe. No, I don't really do IRL streams. There's a lot of risks involved with that. It's also a lot of tech that I don't really have set up for. I'm not really set up for IRL streams. I want to do IRL streams. I just don't have the setup for it. There's a lot of risks involved. Well, it's like besides the equipment, I have a lot of the equipment. I have battery chargers. What I really want is I want a backpack with a cooling system. I have like or some kind of like venting of some sort. And what I want is I want to have a I need a really good mobile hotspot, and and a computer with an RTMP setup. So I could literally connect to a server that I pay for, and then connect to OBS from the IRL stream, rather than streaming directly from my phone or streaming from that, because and I need somebody to be working OBS so that if anything really bad happens on stream, like if some dude whips his dick out, I need somebody to, because I have a 3-second delay, and I need somebody working this. I have the ability to control OBS from remotely. Like if I already have a setup. I have an IRL setup, but I don't have the money to really do it. Because it's like you need to have like a really strong internet connection for it. So basically, I'll be able to control OBS from here, so I can cancel out the display, the camera, in case somebody whips their dick out or something. Because I don't want to get banned, and also I think that's just like I don't want to, like, it's not part of my. I want to have control over what content appears on my stream. And so basically, I need to be able to have a panic button where if I press it, it'll disconnect the stream momentarily. And then, or I need to have somebody at my computer, like a volunteer or a friend of mine, well, I guess the same thing, or somebody I pay, to be manning the OBS setup in case something happens. They need to be monitoring the live feed, and then the delay, and then they need to be able to cancel it out before, like, because I have a 3-second delay. That if something bad happens, I have a panic button. I can completely control it when I'm at my computer setup. But it's just like what happens with IRL streaming is there's a lot of potential for stream snipers. And it's like it's not good. It's not good. Chased you around demanding a sloppy toppy? Well, that'd be content. But it wouldn't be appropriate for my live stream. Alright, we're 72% done. Almost ready to play some Counter-Strike. I'm gonna be right back. I need to make some food. Need to use the bathroom. Need to get some sloppy toppies. Yeah, so I got some broccoli and cauliflower steaming up in the microwave. I got some chicken, some chicken wings. So we got some we got some good stuff going on today. I'm having a good time. It's been a long time since I've enjoyed this stream this much. I really enjoy your stay. I know you probably expected me to be like completely triggered by you, but that shit doesn't get through me. I mean, you do you. If you're gonna be like kind of weird on the internet, that's your prerogative. I'm kind of weird on the internet too, but in my own way. And you know, as long as you're like, you know, not being like super weird in chat, in ways that I don't like, then I mean, this isn't a democracy. It's a dictatorship. This is my world, and you're popping your head in, and you're kind of coming into my world a little bit, and it's like, yeah, smoke a blunt. Betty Boop jacket, can you roll a smoke? No, I'm taking a bit of a break from weed. I got some, but I'm taking a bit of a break. This is just, I already forgot what strain this is. I'm taking a bit of a break. Like I said, I've been in the psych ward. I kind of need a THC break. I'm tempted, but I just don't really want to. Kind of enjoying the vibes. Yeah, I just got like, you know, kind of like a one hitter. I'm kind of tempted, but I don't really want to. Not really that vibe today. I'm kind of taking a break. I like being sober. I consider it to, for me, it affects my it can affect my it can kind of cause psychosis in me. Only after like several months of daily smoking, but also the smoking is not good for my health either. It's not great. It's not terrible either if it's in moderation. It's just every now and then I need to like kind of reassess. Like if I'm smoking weed every single day, I need to take a huge break. Yeah, you have to be sober for CS. Not really. You don't have to be sober for CS. I mean, only if you like really want to be good at it. Or do Adderall. No, you just got to be focused. And I can be focused while I'm stoned, but that's kind of the problem. That's kind of why it gives me psychosis. I'm autistic. It affects autistic people a little bit differently. It can be helpful, but it can also be the opposite of helpful. Damaging. It can be damaging with too much. It's adoration. I mean, moderation, not adoration. You said Adderall. If you want to be locked in, you gotta take Adderall. Well, we can have some caffeine though. Caffeine also affects me a certain way too. Caffeine can also give me psychosis. I'm gonna make some coffee though, so you know that's my middle ground. I'm not gonna get stoned. I'm not gonna take Adderall. I'm gonna have some caffeine, some coffee. Okay, so. And you know, I've been off of caffeine for the past 2 weeks in the hospital, so I'm a little bit like kind of I'm kind of missing it. I want let's get caffeinated and play some Counter-Strike, shall we? You know, let's get caffeinated and play some Counter-Strike. Yeah, we want to get locked in. Don't need to abuse Adderall. I don't even have Adderall. I want to try it, but then I don't have to stop drinking coffee. I've heard that I've talked to my psychiatrist about it because I'm autistic. I might also have some ADHD, and it's possible that an extremely low dosage of Adderall might be beneficial for me. However, I want to try being on no meds at all. Besides, I take estradiol because I'm postmenopausal. And, you know, for all intents and purposes, I'm postmenopausal and I need to take insulin because I'm diabetic. I don't like taking other medications. I take Seroquel in absolute emergencies when I'm having like an extreme panic attack. And I'm talking like extreme to the point that I'm screaming at the top of my lungs and ruining my voice. That's when and even then, I try to ride the wave. I try not to let it control me. However, because what happens is I take the Seroquel, it knocks you out, and then the next day you're really groggy. And also, I don't believe in numbing mental health pain. Like psychological pain, I believe that I believe that I can be stronger if I fight through it, because I don't want to just numb the pain. That's what everybody else does. They numb the pain with alcohol or THC or Adderall or whatever. However, there may be a reason to take an extremely low dosage of Adderall because I might have ADHD as well as autism. And at the very least, I do know there has been some positive results for autistic people, but because autism is like slightly different than ADHD, it doesn't really work the same way, and so Adderall can actually, like, you don't want to take it as much because it'll affect you like more like a narcotic. I'm really tentative about trying drugs. I've done enough drugs in my life to know that they're not something you should fuck around with. Okay, like, this is like a little bit of like after school special right here, but don't do drugs or drugs will do you. We like fresh green veggies, like broccoli, cauliflower. Oh, it looks like it's installed. Let's go. I'm gonna eat and then we're gonna play some Counter-Strike. I need a little bit longer in the microwave. What are you planning to play? I usually play CS. Oh no, I usually start out with just some deathmatch just to get warmed up. I don't know if I'm good enough to really play the 5v5, like, but we'll go for it anyway, just for fun. There's no reason not to. It's not like I'm trying to be a pro. I don't give a fuck. People might not like it because people don't like people who aren't good. But I don't give a fuck. I'll make people mad. They can come to my stream and complain about it, and I'll get more viewers. Yeah, we got some barbecue chicken wings. You like it, chat? Oh, definitely not vegan. Yeah, rage bait. I don't even have to try. I'm literally going to be the most successful streamer in the entire planet. I'm built for it. By the way, I'm very modest and humble. Buffalo wings? I really don't like all sorts of buffalo sauce. Buffalo sauce can sometimes just be a little bit too, like, it's like too, not spicy, but like it has this like, it's too sharp. There's a really fine balance that you need with buffalo wings. If you make your buffalo sauce way too sharp, I don't know how to, maybe adding some cheese into it would help. To balance out the acidic, like, there's like a certain type of acidity that I don't like in buffalo sauce most of the time. There is like a super, with the right sauce, buffalo wings are like the best. Get some broccoli. There's like way too much cauliflower in this. Oh, now I like broccoli. Um. Okay. Let's launch some CS and let's get going. I had 20.1 hours on record. Let's make that into 1,000 hours. What? We're not playing with the controller. That was for Duck Game. Okay. One more broccoli. Just one more, okay? No, I really shouldn't be eating broccoli. It's gonna mess with my figure. Oh my god. Oh, just one more, okay? Just one more. Can I have one more, chat? One more broccoli, please? Oh. Okay, we got our coffee. It's double strength. So we're gonna get locked in, okay? Weekly care package. Okay, let's play. We should do some deathmatch. Let's start with some just basic practice. Now let's just jump right into deathmatch. Oops. Let's do some dust. And I'm gonna need to get a headphone mode to get locked in. So we're gonna switch to headphones. Just to get like really locked in. We're playing some FPS. Okay, I need to like lock in. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. We should be good. Okay. Okay, let's we gotta get rifles. Let's AK-47. Yeah, there we go. Ah, okay. Depart from me. Oops. Let me, I think my stream is lagging. Let's, disable the preview. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh. Oops. Whoops, I forgot to do the little strafing. Is there a way for you to join? You want to do a 1v1 after this? We can do a 1v1. 1v1 Deagles, let's go. 1v1 Deagles. I need to stop crouching so much. I need to do the stop strafe, stop fire strafe, stop fire strafe. Oops, I accidentally switched one. Yeah, let's do 1v1 after this. Is the stream okay? Is it lagging or anything? Let me know if there's any stream problems, if anything's too loud, if anything's like that. Let me know, please. Thanks. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Oh man, audio's fine. Great, 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 great. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness. Daddy Loke. Oh, fuck. Let's do shoddy. What's up, my shoddy? Let's go, let's go, let's go. My shoddy. Oh no, I saw him too. They nerfed the Nova? Oh, that sucks. Nova Scotia. Oh no. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's go with the Nova. Nova Scotia. Nice. Headshot. Fuck. Shoot the chicken. Make some chicken tonight. Let's switch to the let's try this. Oh, fuck. Okay. GG. Ready for a 1v1? You were there, Ilminge? Mad Blunts? You there, Mad Blunts? Want to toke up and do some 1v1? Let's go. Oh, oops. Wanted to leave the match. Exit the main menu. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played any FPS games, so it's gonna be a little bit, let's make a private matchmaking. Okay. Here's the code. I'm a cutie pie, aren't I? Oh, it's for LAN comp games? You have to host on the practice mode? Okay, practice? Let's do some dust. No bots will join. Do I just go? No, that's not how it works. I don't think. No, I gotta do private. Let's do, since we're gonna do 1v1, I gotta go to play, private matchmaking, manually enter a code. Oh no? Share your code with others to let them invite you, let them into your matchmaking pool. Yeah, so creating a new code will replace the one you were currently using. No, I have a code. So you got, I shared that code, copy and paste it. Solo queue or build your team. Yeah, so you just got to enter the code, go to private matchmaking, and then manually enter the code. I don't know if you can copy paste it. I pasted it into the chat. Did you get it? AZKHH. Oh no, it's a new code. Never mind. Let me give me a new one. It's a new code. Yeah, you got to go into private matchmaking, and then you click on matchmaking, private matchmaking, then click on manually enter a code, and then put that in. That's how you do it. So go to play, matchmaking, private matchmaking, manually enter a code. It's the third option on the menu, so it's the bottom option because you're a bottom. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, it should be okay. Should be fine. We good. We good. We good. We good. No queue found for code? I gave you a new code. It's AZBHG 5D8G SX274 WZ3E. Oh, there you are, Le Minge. Let's go. And how do I start? How do I start? I think I have to make... How do I make it into a... Okay, I think maybe I have to go into workshop. No, practice. Deathmatch. Dust 2. No, it's not practice. Oh god. Yeah, I managed to join, but I don't know if that was what I thought it was. I think it was like just us, like going in. I don't know how to do 1v1. So let's figure out how to do 1v1. I think I have to do a workshop. Oh no, I think I can invite you to the play practice? No, workshop maps. No. Community server. Oh, here we go. I think I have to make a new server. No. No, how do I make one? Yeah, no, if you put it in see, like with private matchmaking, solo queue or build your team. Now this is for queuing. We're not doing matchmaking. We got to do practice. Casual. I think I need to add you as a friend to do one. No, how do I make like just a... Here, let's Google it. or perplexity. Counter-Strike 2 to how to make a private 1v1 without a friend. With a random, without adding as Steam friend. Developer console, what? Start a private server. Okay. Map. Okay, settings, game settings. Developer console. Okay, here we go. Map, Dust 2. Okay, there we go. Start a private server, open the console person to define, type map name, and then bot kick. Okay, and then share server, connect. Oh god, I have to give somebody's IP address? What the fuck? Dedicated server? I have to set up a dedicated server. I think I just add, let me just add you as a Steam friend. This is too advanced. I'm like too old school. Let's exit to main menu. Let me just add you as a Steam friend. How about that? I think we can do that. Practice. I don't know if we can do 1v1. Let's just do, a Steam group. Let's create a Steam group, and then you can just join the Steam group. There you go. Group name, Rebecca's Fans. There we go. Check availability. Nice, it's available. Roki. It's not a public group, okay. Oh, oops. Okay, Roki. And then here's the group link, rebeccaloran fan club. Okay, you gotta join the group. It's Steam community. Okay, I'll copy paste it. Oh, you sent me a friend request? That works too. Probably. You can also join my group. I generally don't add people as friends unless they're like actually like people I am friends with. Just MBK player. MBK player is my #1 friend, and he doesn't really do live streaming. But sometimes we'll play like Deadlock or we'll play like League of Legends on stream. But you know, he's not really a streamer. So we'll play like off stream most of the time. There you go, Ledminge. Okay, now how do we start? Accept. Let's go. I guess we just wait. Created lobby. I should have removed bots. Oh, let's cancel search. Okay, let's go. Open party. Oh wait. What is going on? What is even going on? I have no idea why this is not working. Are you in the lobby? How do we do this? Go to the dashboard. Hey, can I invite you? Oh, like, can we like? How does this work? Invite. Here we go. There we go. And then we can go to play, practice, dust. There we go. Is this gonna be just 1v1? No, there's bots. Let me exit. Let's get rid of the bots. I did it wrong. Okay. Let's get back into the lobby. Leave the match. Okay, there you go. Then we go to play, practice, deathmatch. Oh, no. Competitive, infinite warm up. There we go. There we go. And I guess people might join, and there's gonna be no bots. Okay. Kevlar helmet. Okay, here. Hey, what's up, Universal? Welcome back. Okay, let's go.
Oh shit! I don't have a defusal kit.